Hello, welcome to my channel. Here we do weekly readings, and this is for Aries for the month of October, from 25th October to the end of the month, 31st of October. So let's start this reading, and yeah, we have Moon, Phases, Cycle, Intuition. Mhm. So, do you tend to withdraw when overwhelmed, or do you reach out for help is something they need to reflect on? And we can see that Moon is like very celestial being, and everyone loves it, right? Even though it keeps changing uh, its presence, you'll always know that it's there. The Moon card asks you to trust what your intuition tells you to do. And also, it also feels like the Moon never stands still, right? Same goes for all the stars, but the way we interpret things is like how we see, just plainly see it. Um, we say that moon rises and becomes a full moon from no moon, and we can see all these phases in it. It keeps changing, and that's what the problem here is, or that's something you're trying to deal with, that not having that stability and having that fluctuations, having that intuitions, uh, and not being very stable is what I feel. And let's say we have had potential boundaries, indecisions. Okay, again, it is like all these fluctuations, and again we see the same thing here, and a little bit more. These are like the problems, and diving deep into it. Mhm. And yeah, as I said, this is where the problem lies, because they're not able to keep up the boundaries. Either they are crossing others' boundaries, or other people are crossing theirs. Like, they're not indecisive. They're not very decisive about how they want it to be, what their boundaries are. They need to make it clear, but here it feels like they're not making it clear, and they're having these fluctuating thoughts and not being uh, stubborn, or not being that stable judgment, or putting that stable judgment out there. And they do have this potential, this intuition and stuff, but the thing is not uh, being sure enough. And then we have this. Why is there a problem? Why are they having these problem? Is because we have this butterfly, because there is a transformation going on. There is some sort of transition happening here, so it's bringing a lot of change externally and also internally. Like, even with the surroundings, there could be something different going on, something that putting them off of their um, life, and making these changes. The transition could lead to something better, but the transition period is causing them a lot of confusions, and go through these cycles. We have preserve. This is something they need to do, is find that security, and mm, if they are feeling that uneasiness, maybe saving up the money. It's just an example where we are seeing the squirrel taking the food and saving it for the winter because it knows that winter is coming. So you also know that there is going to be a transformation coming through. So make those changes according to the future you are seeing because you are very intuitive here, and you should you'll be having this rough idea what's going to come, and make those changes accordingly. And then we have salt, banish, protect. Okay, banishing negativity and also protection. Salt is widely used for so many different things, and one of the thing is held as a very sacred thing to banish negativity. And we also see some people just throwing salt all over the house and on your body. Even when you cleanse your body with water and salt, it's going to bring so much difference in your energy field. I do suggest, if they are having too many clarification, doubts, and confusions, do try a salt bath. And also, they need to know that some things need to be protected. I get this energy from both of these cards. Like they need to preserve something and they need to protect something that it depends on each person, because Aries means it's a lot of people, right? So it can't be like this is exactly what's going on, but that is where you need to use your intuition. And do let me know what you actually think about this reading in the comment section, because it helps and makes me understand even better. And then we have safety, comfort, spiritual connection. For you to get through all of this and make it out of even better, this butterfly transition leads to this joy and beauty. And for you to get there with minimal of any negativity, you need to do this. You need to get that spiritual connection and um, bring that safety, comfort. See this protection and preservance, and we have getting safety. So literally, I don't know what it is. You need to tell me really, because we literally have a good tale here, and I'm curious to know if it did happen to anyone. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This is the weekly reading for the last week of October. I hope you guys enjoyed it.